Greetings and welcome to Breaking Through with EP. It is indeed a pleasure to be back here with you on today. Today, I have two really special guests, and you're going to be astounded. You're going to be informed. You're going to be entertained. It's going to be what it's going to be. All right. Now, my guest is Mr. Ed Asner. Asner. Mm-hmm. Oh, we got a little applause going there. Sure. And we have, and you know him from Mary Tyler Moore Show, Lou Grant, et cetera. You're going to learn more. And we have Mr. Arnold Weiss.
What's so special about him?
About Arnold?
Yeah.
Arnold, what is special about you?
Well, first of all, I'm a pretty nice person in a town like Hollywood, so that's special in itself.
A
lot of phonies in that town, but you find the real thing with me here.
And how do you regard me?
Well, I do regard you, that's for sure.
You're going to hear the truth today.
Phony or genuine?
Well, you know.
All right, I'd like a check. Check, please. I'd like out of here.
How did you two get together? I mean, where's this relationship?
We're not an item or anything.
Well, I know that.
But, well, I think we do a lot of readings around town, stage readings of plays. And that was the first time I met Mr. Asner. But I was thinking sometime back.
No, thinking.
Well, occasionally I do some thinking. I've never told you this, Ed.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm not going to say you remind me of my father.
That's bad form.
But no. This is the honest to gosh truth. Yeah. Is that you look a little like my dad did. Really, I mean, you have the same kind of like physique, and you know, you have a look of it.
I know Eastern.
Yeah, he was a handsome guy too.
Oh, Eastern Europeans, but you know, that even extends to Italians and to Irish. I've been taking so much for Irish. Europe is truly a lot of look-alike.
Okay,
it's rare to look from someplace else. You take the clothes off, they all look alike.
That's true.
That's for sure.
Except the boys and the girls.
Yeah.
Right.
There's a little bit
now, tell me.
We could do it here and show people.
No, that's okay. No, we won't go there. We'll take your word for it. But now, I was looking on the website last night, and I saw that you, in your bio, you said that when you were young, you had to defend yourself vocally and physically. Why?
I didn't have any rough time, but I don't think I did a very good job physically, and I don't think vocally I was that brave either. But I was a minority in a heavily Christian community.
Okay.
And so you tended to stand alone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But compared to prejudice that my fellow co-religionists experienced in other places, there was a lake that we used to swim in that they used to buy tickets to at a box office. And
to swim in the lake?
Yeah. It was. I guess it was a private lake, and they had a box office there which belonged to the country club, and sometime in the 30s, they had a sign that at the box office said, "No Jews or dogs allowed." So I guess the Anti-Defamation League got onto the. This was before Hitler, of course, and they got him to take down the sign. And, you know, the same thing occurred in Kansas City, where I come from. In reading the Tom Pendergast story, who became the Irish boss of Kansas City, Missouri. And when he was young, went to a restaurant, I think it was a restaurant, and sign there said, no dogs or Irish need apply. And he beat the crap out of the owner of the restaurant, and I guess the sign was taken down. But it's always you know.
So I see where you're coming from, because when I read that, I
see you you African Americans don't know what prejudice
Of course,
is.
no. We
you've
never
never seen
experienced
it.
any of that. I mean,
No.
all this is just so new to me. You know.
Was the Klan in Kansas City? Is there a Klan?
Well,
big Klan,
I think Harry Truman ran against the Klan.
Oh, yeah.
They were out to get him. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd heard that. I read it. Yeah.
I didn't know anything about the Klan in Kansas City per se, but I'm, you know, I'm sure they existed. Indiana was like the home of the Klan in the post-World War.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
More than like
We're not
Mississippi,
talking
Alabama,
down
Georgia?
south.
Oh yeah,
Really?
yeah.
Because I actually heard recently, in the recent last maybe 10 or so years, that there's a good population of clans in New Jersey. I used to live in New Jersey.
It's the American Nazi Party is there too.
Yeah,
It is located in New Jersey.
Because actually, I mean, I lived in New York, and one day these girls and I took a drive over to New Jersey to go shopping. And this man came up, we were at the traffic light stop, minding our own business, and he looked at us and said something about, if you don't get out of here, whatever, whatever, and very derogatory. And we were really shocked, you know?
In New Jersey?
Yes, yes. I mean,
George Lincoln Rockwell grew up there in that particular area of New Jersey, and it is considered the American Nazi Party. I think even to this day.
Yeah,
I think,
it's unfortunate. But we don't want to go too much in that because, you know.
No,
this is a
that's
new
the
thing, so-
thing, that every mother in America will not wish her child to marry a black person now that Obama's president. I don't think that's going to happen.
No, but I think I mean, I'm thrilled about this, but I think everybody can come together and realize that we are all the same. We're one people. We just come in different cases.
Well, DNA is the
You
best
know.
example. I mean, to shove DNA down people's throats, which is a good way to get it, isn't it?
Oh,
yeah. And to find that we are all like this, that you could well have more genes identical to mine than I have with him. That's the amazing thing about DNA. And that's why all the theories about race and selection are full of crap.
We're all one.
I mean, you know, like I was thinking earlier, you know, we really should just look at each other for our characters. But I want to talk a little bit more that you
Well,
were
I kind of, no, come on, you don't leave out beauty.
okay, that's a plus.
Yeah.
But some of us are, you
I mean,
know.
if you were ugly, I mean, I wouldn't give you a second
Couldn't be
thought.
here.
No.
That's for sure. No.
But beauty comes from within.
Oh, yes.
You can say that all you want. That doesn't mean anything.
When is your beauty going to
Well, you know what? No, men are more physical, right? And then so, okay, men like women are more mental. So
I'm
I
still
understand.
studying my navel, looking to where my beauty is.
You know, your beauty is all over it,
Oh,
within
yeah.
and without.
Oh,
You're a sweetheart.
man.
He comes
Your
off
beauty,
kind of
your definition of beauty has wide parameters.
Well, listen, now you were the president. You were the president of Screen Actors Guild twice. I want to hear about that a little bit, because right now,
It was two terms.
Twice.
I was-
2 terms,
Just
yeah.
thought it was.
Where the hell you been?
I don't know. I don't pay attention.
No,
Evidently.
that's when I have to complain about you.
I know. I'm a typical
and these
union
guys go on the
member,
road all the
right?
time. They're good. Okay.
When you fall asleep in the middle of a performance, I find that highly objectionable.
He
I'm
fell
an
asleep
elitist,
in
so.
the middle of a performance.
Oh, yeah, all the time.
Do tell.
We just bring them along for laughs.
They laugh. They wake me up here, and I say, "Where am I, huh?"
Okay.
And they laugh, and then they let me go back to sleep here.
Oh, okay.
I'm like a mascot.
Go back to sleep.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Okay. So yes, you were.
Twice president, and I stayed on and ran for the board for 3 years after the presidency, just to show that I wasn't afraid to